Women do more in a relationship. A man's quality of life vastly improves when he moves in with a woman. Vastly.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Let's see what type of delusion she has for us today. Let's dive in.
Have you seen the sheets that men sleep on? It's like their mom buys them one set of sheets freshman year in college, and they literally never buy another set for the rest of their lives. Also one pillow. The flat pillow store, like this, I've eaten pizzas that are fluffier. It's insanity.
And why is this a man's fault? This is actually your fault because you're the one that's dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray, and you can't even net or get near or in the same room with high value men. So how does this have anything to do with men?
You move in with a woman, suddenly everything smells good. There's colors that go together. Things are organized. I mean, yeah, what's not to like? And you get laid on top of it? Amazing.
Yeah, after like 2 weeks, and then after that, women start sucking in and withholding sex because you've come in and you tried to change a man's life that was already simplified and where he lived and rested his head, talked about it, demonized it, cleaned it up, changed it to your liking. And what's going to happen is you're like, it's going to smell good. It's going to be clean. But guess what? The minute he doesn't do something that you want him to do or keep it how you wanted it to happen, see, solipsism, selfishness, narcissism, then guess what's going to happen after that? You're going to get mad at him and you're going to be wanting to kick him out when you moved in. But let's switch the scenarios. Let's say a man comes into your life, comes into your house and wants to change up things, and he wants to simplify it. He just wants the mattress. He just wants the first set of sheets that he got when he was in college as a freshman that his mom gave him. He still wants his same Xbox there. He wants those things. You are going to be like, hell no. Who are you to come in and dictate my life? I dictate my life. The same thing goes with men, but women don't know shit about men, so they do this type of shit.
A woman moves out. One of my friends was dating a married man, girl I know, for years. And he had very young kids, as in a newborn when they met. I know. Believe me, I know. And he would always say, I can't get divorced because I would only see the kids half the time. I said, Allie, it is not that he would have to parent 50%. It's not that he would see the kids too little. It's that he would suddenly be seeing them too much. Right now, he has to parent 10%. She's a stay-at-home mom. If they get divorced and he has them half the time, he is parenting 50%. He's done that math. He has to do 100% of his own dishes, 100% of his own laundry. Now he's doing 0%. His quality of life diminishes astronomically. And so when women get divorced, I watch this with several of my friends here in Bozeman, they get divorced and their husband, boom, remarries. I mean, within 6 fucking months, this dude is remarried. Why? He needs a new employee. He's done doing all the laundry. He's done cooking for himself. Like, let's get the replacement in here. And my friend is twisted because she's like, why haven't I moved on? I'm like, because your life is better now. Because your life is actually better. His got way worse.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
First of all, man, whoever you're talking about, y'all are for the streets, man. Holy crap. But this just goes to show you, and this proves the point that I always make, that women, you're going to have to just eventually share guys because you're dealing with men that are already married. And these men have the capabilities, and it lets me know that they're high value because they're able to move on and get married supposedly in 6 months. So clearly, these women are fighting for this guy. He's valuable. And this is absolutely ridiculous. It's like she just bypassed that whole thing like it was just normal, but that's just how it is. Now it's just out in the open. Women just say anything, but this is what's been going on. The guys who are the most attractive have the most women and deal with the most women. So this woman's saying that, oh yeah, well, you're in a worse spot than he is. You know, he's doing worse. You're doing better. Clearly not, because he is the guy or the person that was able to move on. If he's able to move on and get another chick, that just goes to show me that he's over it. And she just said it herself. This woman that she's referring to said, how come I haven't moved on? Because you can't find another guy at this level. This just proves everything we talk about here. But let's keep going.
Yours got better, so of course you're not in a rush to fill that position. You, on some level, know that when you import a new man into your life, there will be a downshift of your quality of life. In some categories, in others it will go up, of course. In some, it will go down. you're gonna have twice as much laundry, twice as much dishes, twice as much meal planning. I mean, twice as much domestic motherfucking labor.
Yeah, of course she says that, but you know what the funniest thing about this is? Women still want to do it. They still want to deal with men. No matter how you try to downgrade it and say, well, dealing with a man, she said all of that crap just to say that, you know, dealing with a man in general is a bad idea. You're going to have to do double the work and all this crap because when you come into a man's life, you got to fix his life, you got to be his mom, all this crap. This is why women, you guys do not get picked. This is why so many of these women are single, guys. By the numbers, bro, by the hundreds and hundreds of thousands, almost millions. Give it a couple more years. These women are going to be on the clearance rack looking for somebody to save them or at least give them a good time for about an hour. But, man, she can ride the magic stick, but she can't come home with me.
What I want to know is why, when I meet people, do they never want to be my friend? Like, I be meeting people like, oh, you're cool. You could be my homeboy. And they be like, nah, you're not the friend type. We go together. Give me kids. Like, what? Why can't we just, why doesn't guys ever want to be my friend? Like, platonic. I've never met a guy that just wants to be my friend. Unless he is, like, a friend of someone I used to date. That's the only time I get to have a guy friend. Like, what about me doesn't scream friend? Like, I just want to be friends, homeboys. Like, you and I are homeboys. Like, we are brothers. Like, platonic, just friends. Like, why do guys see me and be like, nah, we go together from this day forward? Like, no, we don't. We're friends.
Because you're not that special and we don't have that many things that are the same interests, and you're just not that interesting. Men only deal with you, and me included. I would be like one of those men. We only deal with you for sexual access. I don't know why women think that they're so different and they can just be looked at as, oh, I'm your homeboy, and showing off the masculinity. Men will play that game with you until they try to get the box, and then you have to push them away. But you're wasting your time because you're going to turn 30 years old. You're going to look up and you're like, damn, I should have let one of those guys who was really nice to me that wanted to take me serious take me serious. But women like this shoot themselves in the foot every single time trying to be like men. Modern women are crazy, guys.
Listen, everything I do is for the beautiful girls with mysterious sources of income. Where does it come from? It doesn't matter. What is she doing? I don't know. How did she afford that? Who cares? This is who I do it for. This is what I live for. This is what I like to see.
For any woman that's watching this right now, she's doing it for you. She's doing it to keep you down in hell with her, because single women give other single women terrible advice to leave them the same way that they are, dragged down to hell, perpetually single, and not able to pair bond any longer because you've been spending way too much time in the cold, hard streets. So women like this, if you ever come across them with these mysterious ways of making income and, oh, don't worry about it, just know 9 times out of 10, once you get done pumping and dumping, you send them right back thumping out to the streets where they belong.
Sensational.